Stand by, please.
You can't move, obviously, if you do. If you're not in it, just leave that.
7:59.
All right, guys, here we go. We're going to start a little early. We're live, so here we go. And in 3, 2, Hayden, Caroline.
Hello and welcome to our second official Green Daisy session. Thank you for joining us live right here from Franklin, Tennessee.
We are super excited you tuned in tonight. We have an amazing singer-songwriter with us.
We've been working hard behind the scenes to iron out all the kinks and get all the technical difficulties working correctly, so hopefully you're seeing this live right from the comfort of your home.
We've learned a lot and continue the trend of growth and improvement so we can be better for you.
We've worked really hard and we wanted to thank all of you guys for riding this journey with us, and we've had a lot of help from friends and customers that have helped make this vision a reality.
We want to thank the community, and I want to give a big shout out to Supply Services Incorporated. If they can't find it, it doesn't exist.
And a big thank you to our friends over at Cantrip, our favorite cannabis beverage company. If you haven't tried any of their stuff, please come by the shop. We'd love to hook you up. But enough about us. You guys are here for the artist. So without further ado, please welcome D. White.
Franklin, Tennessee. I'm going to start with a song I wrote a while back, but I haven't played it all that long. I was going down to Mississippi a couple months back in September to do their Songwriters Festival, and I figured I would work this thing up because it's been a great song for me. So to learn it, I looked it up on Spotify, and it had about 30 million streams, which blew me away. Anyway, quick story behind it. I went down to Music Row. I had a writing session with my friend Pat McLaughlin and a fellow who is now my friend named Afi Jervanen. Well, we left there, and I didn't really remember what we had written. It wasn't something that stuck in my head. I guess about 6 months later, publisher started blowing up my email and calling me on the phone saying, "Hey, Bahamas is cutting that song you guys wrote together." I said, "Who in the world are the Bahamas?" Well, it turned out Afi was Bahamas, and he ended up making this song, the single, off his album Sad Hunk. It's one called Half Your Love. Darling, I would love to see. I wonder what the world could be if you would only give to me half your love. I don't need the whole damn case, 'cause most of it would go to waste. But I'd sure like a little taste. Half your love, half your love I fought to get you. Half your love ever since I met you. Half your love is twice as much as I'm ever gonna need. People say less is more. Honey, less is what I'm fighting for. But baby, you could end this war with half your love. In a world where nothing's clear, the two of us could disappear. No, we don't need a reason just because. Letting go of everything, I can fly on one good wing. There's dreams enough with only half your love. People say it's good to wait. Well, I don't want to wait, for goodness sake. I promise you I'll only take half your love. Half your love. Half your love. All right. Thank y'all. Thank you. Okay. Well, appreciate that. Bless your heart. You know, they say not to meet your heroes, especially in this business. Well, I got to meet one of mine. It's been a few years back in 2020. one of the best country singers of all time, John Anderson. And I'd been listening to him my whole life. Well, first time I ever met him, we went over to his house, and he was frying crappie and hush puppies. So we had lunch with him, and then he took us out to his barn. We hooked up his dad's old aluminum boat with the old two-stroke Evinrude on there, and went down to the Caney Fork River and put it in. And I got to watch John and Dan wear the brown trout out. I couldn't seem to get a bite that day, but anyway, we got a couple of songs out of it, and here's one of them that he ended up recording for his most recent albums, one entitled Years, and this number is one called What's a Man Got to Do? Why does it feel like something ain't quite right? What's between me and you? Well, if you love me, you ought to tell me what's a man got to do? What's a man got to do? Can't you see I'm on the edge? You got me standing out on a ledge. Girl, I'm hanging out to dry. I need you badly, and I love you madly, and we ought not to let our good thing die. No, honey, it ain't right to let a good thing die. Well, what's gotten into you, girl? What you done got into? You know that I still believe in you. But time can change a man, and now I understand that time can change a woman too. So won't you tell me what's your man got to do? What's your man got to do? What's a man got to do? Okay, thank y'all so much. Thank you. All right, it makes me feel good. I might try a brand new one, unreleased one. And I wrote with two of my dear friends from the rock group Dogs in a Pile. It's Brian Murray and Jimmy Law. Anyway, I cut this thing not long ago over at the Cowboy Arms Hotel and Recording Spa off Belmont Boulevard. And we ended up just cutting it with 3 acoustic guitars, and the boys sang background vocals and played a really cool instrumental ride. But they're phenomenal players, and I just kind of played up under them and tried to stay out of their way. But anyway, it's a song I wrote about my favorite whiskey and my favorite girl, both of which I have made disappear. But it's a song called Green River Rye. Well, I gave up the good times for something I thought was better and tried my hand at doing right. She came knocking, wanting in, and so I let her, and look where I wound up walking that line. Green River, I want you wash her from my mind. How could something so deep and strong just run dry? Well, she's the only one that I'll ever love forever. From now on, I'm gonna love 'em all It didn't take us too long to sink back down into our old ways, right where we left them on the shelf. Well, you were always there, never too far from my reach. I swore I'd sworn you off, but what the hell? Green River, I want you wash her from my mind. How could something beautiful become a sorry sight? Well, she's the only one that I'll ever love forever. From now on, I'm gonna love them all a little while. Sent straight down from Kentucky to carry away my blues. When she troubles up my thinking, well, I can double down on you. Green River, I want you wash her from my mind. How could something so deep and strong just run dry? She's the only one that I'll ever love forever. From now on, I'm gonna love them all a little while. 'Cause I lost the only one that I'll ever love forever. From now on, I'm gonna love them all a little while. Okay, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. May take a little bit less of that vocal in the monitor here. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we are live here at Green Daisy in Franklin, Tennessee. Coming at you with some brand new songs now. My name's D. White. That is like the letter and the color. You can find me anywhere that you consume your music digitally. We've also got vinyl records and CDs for sale at dwight.com. And if you're on social media, you can find me at Real D White or D White, that is DEEWHITE on Facebook. But I wanted to do a song now that I wrote, let's see, maybe back in, it's pretty recent, I think in the summer. And a quick story behind it, I went down to Fairhope, Alabama to see my uncle, my father's youngest brother, because he had called me on the phone and asked me to come down there because he wanted to give me a few things. And I got there and he starts giving me things like this ring I'm wearing now. And anyway, it scared me to death. I thought maybe he'd gotten some kind of bad news and whatever. But he said that was not the case. He was just tired of keeping up with the stuff and ready to pass it on. So that was quite a relief. Anyway, he had been quit smoking for about 10 years. And I was taking his garbage out, and I noticed there was a bunch of Marlboro Gold packs empty in the trash can. Well, it didn't even cross my mind that maybe he'd been back to smoking. So I said, Uncle Bob, who in the world's been smoking all these cigarettes? He said, me. Then I got really scared. Well, turns out it's the only relief he can get for his neuropathy. The cat was out of the bag. We were sitting out on the porch, and he pulls one out of the pack and lights it. He said, these sumbitches is my salvation. So I wrote that line down. Didn't wind up using it in the song, but it inspired this whole ditty. It's one called The Cure. Well, there's a reason I've been down here so long. This life I'm leading, living by the hair of the dog. I guess as long as I can stand the sting, I'll keep on getting honey from the bee. 'Cause when I taste it, I forget it's even wrong. The only time I can into sweet temptation. I'm spiraling way down toward damnation. Got to do something about my situation, 'cause the only thing that takes the pain away is the reason that I'm hurting in the first place. How long can I go on? I ain't so sure. It's hard to say when the cause is the cure. Well, I can feel it coming on strong. Still can't beat it. I got to have it till it's gone. Yeah, I tell myself that I ain't addicted, but we all know that I ain't gonna quit it. It's gonna kill me, but till then it keeps me hanging on. It would have been alright in moderation, but I done let it turn into a medication. I'm spiraling way down toward damnation. Got to do something about my situation, 'cause the only thing that takes the pain away is the reason that I'm hurting in the first place. How long can I go on? I ain't so sure. It's hard to say when the cause is the cure. The only thing that takes the pain away is the reason that I'm hurting in the first place. How long can I go on? I ain't so sure. It's hard to say when the cause is the cure. Yes, it is so hard to say when the cause is the cure. Why is it so hard to say when the cause is the cure? It's hard to say when the cause is the cure. So there's something brand new. That's one called The Cure. Thank you very much. Thank y'all. Thank you. Have time for one more? Okay, great. Awesome. I don't know what I might do, huh? Can you stomach one more out there? On the World Wide Web. I might try one I wrote with my friend Melissa Aaron. This is one we included on my most recent LP called Heart Talkin', produced by Tony Brown, my friend. And this song, hope we got time for another quick story. It was so funny. I had gone through Auburn, Alabama, and I saw where they were building a Buc-ee's there. Yeah, War Eagle. And I called a buddy and mentioned it. He said, yeah, you know they had to halt production on that thing because they're building it on quicksand. Well, they actually weren't, but they had to stop and test, so they halted it for a few days. Anyway, I went into a writing session and was telling that story to my friend Melissa Aaron. That was at like 10 a.m., and by 1 o'clock we had written this tune. Anyway, you can hear it anywhere that you stream music. This is Quicksand by me. That is D. White. Built it up with brick and steel. We made it feel like our forever home. Dressed it up with paint and curtains, but could not hide the hurtin' on the inside all along. The whole time we were sinking, never thinking we were on quicksand, going down, down, down. I'd rather hit rock bottom than where we are right now, because I thought we were on solid ground. Turns out that it was quicksand. Underneath what people see, there's a reason you and me just ain't meant to work. Did all we could to do it right, so we'll blame it on the dirt that buried us like bones. The whole time we were sinking, never thinking we were on quicksand, going down, down, down. I'd rather hit rock bottom than where we are right now. Thought we were on solid ground. that it was quicksand. We tried to fight it, tried to struggle. If we keep on, we'll wind up covered. There's only one way out, and that's to save ourselves from getting deeper and deeper in quicksand. Going down, down, down. I'd rather hit rock bottom than where we are right now, because I thought we were on solid ground. Turns out that it was quicksand. Turns out it was quicksand. All right, once again, my name's D. White. Thank y'all so much for tuning in out there. And a special thanks to Green Daisy here in Franklin, Tennessee for having me out. Y'all be sure and come by and check out this awesome shop.
And that's a wrap on another Green Daisy session.
Awesome set, wasn't it?
I'm really glad we got that last song out of you, man. That was a really good one. I'm glad we got to stick that in there. And,
Thanks for tuning in this week.
Yep. Make sure you like and subscribe, because we have a whole lot of sessions set for you all the way through December.
Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central, you can find us on Facebook and YouTube Live. Join the chat. Let us know you're out there. Let us know what you want to hear.
And another shout out to our sponsors, Cantrip. They truly are some of the best cannabis beverages you've ever had. So if you haven't tried them, make sure you stop by the shop. We'd love to hook you up.
And with the holidays coming up, I'd like to suggest a cherry slush from Cantrip poured over ice with a little lime. It'll make spending time with your mother-in-law a little better.
And if you find yourself in the need for high quality safety equipment, be sure to hit up Supply Services Incorporated. They will take care of all your needs. Thanks again from all of us here at Green Daisy. We hope you guys tune in next Wednesday and have a blessed rest of your week.
Have a blessed week.